Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and I think it's time to push the stackers to the side and do something a little bit different. So I'm gonna be honest, I have like a giant box just down there behind me full of cars, and I was looking for some military cars, and I found like one. I don't know what I did with the rest of them because I know that I have quite a collection. But then, when I was looking what I'm gonna be converting, this little Camaro, 67, caught my eye, because I really want to do Ruterhof or whatever is the military faction name, cars, That was like, technically they are all about guns, big guns, big cars, but like maybe General would drive something, a little bit fancier, with not all that much armor, not that much conversions, quite purebred with tiny bit of changes. Not that tiny, but so I decided to actually convert this one. You can see by the base, it was in my toy box for a while now. I think it was since I bought that box of 50 cars back I don't know, 2 years ago, something like that. But yeah, I decided to convert this. I have a couple of pieces on the table. I'm not gonna be changing wheels. I like this to remain a roller. And yeah, I think that I'm almost ready to make a video. So let's just get on the table. And of course, we're gonna painting this in military green. Yeah, I have somewhere something like that. So let's go. Okay, so since this is supposed to be a military thing, I decided to be a little bit more organized than usually. So I have everything that I want for the conversion ready. So there are 2 armor plates that's gonna cover the side windows, the fuel, the jerry cans gonna cover the back window. We're not gonna cover the front window. We're gonna have a ram, and we're gonna have this giant freaking cannon on top of it. Yeah. So yeah, let's just start, pretty much gluing. Let's just get a little bit of better grip, because like I said, we're gonna be painting this in military green, so I need to give it a little bit of a grip everywhere where I want to add this stuff. So a little bit of sanding. We're gonna leave the window, we're gonna paint the window in blue. I already sanded most of the pieces as well. So we are mounting this obviously on the roof because there is no better place for this giant cannon. It is really out of the scale. Now this there are like couple of places where it's actually touching in 4 places, so I'm not complaining. It's gonna sit nicely. As you can see, I did sand down in here. All of the little 3D printing supports remains, so come on. I think that's correct. Yeah, I would even love to leave those tampons, but if I want to make this a military car, I would have to just cover them with a paint. So yay. Now this is this side. So those armor plates for the windows are way oversized, and you can see that clearly. That was just like, if I just gonna put a single line over the windows, it's just not gonna look good. So that was more of an aesthetic choice than anything to do with me really, not wanting to do. I want to make it look heavy. I was thinking about a tombstone on the back, but I have so many of the tombstones done before that I just decided against it. So yeah, of course we are gluing the jerry cans opposing each other. They're gonna create our coverage for the back of the back window, and they are going in here. Come on, Yeah, somehow my fingers still got stuck to the car. And that's one of the simplest conversions I've done in a while. But that's basically it. Yeah, I'm just thinking that sometimes you just have to go easy. Yeah, and this one gonna look good like that. If I'm gonna start adding unnecessary stuff, it's gonna start looking crap. So now you're just painting. So first black, then white, and then we're gonna go with the military green. So I'll be back after, painting this white. So I think that my undercoat is already somewhat dry. So let's just go with the simple things, and we're gonna go and dry brush the metallic parts. So metallics, I actually gonna paint the jerry cans green as well, but we're gonna go with those armor plates on the side in metallics. We could probably paint them as well, but then the car would be too monochromatic. Yeah, then the gun. I was thinking about actually doing this casing as well in green, but decided against it. And you always look for at least 3 different colors on every single model, the rule of threes. Yeah, most of the people gonna say, you use the main color, then the complementary color, and the tertiary color. Yeah, but for something like that, once you decide on the color scheme, you don't really have to do all of that this way, because the main body is gonna be green. Yeah, and then we just do a little bit of dirtying this up and we are pretty much done. Yeah. But this is a very simple paint job. To be honest, I would prefer to actually probably use some enamels. I'm starting to look into buying some, so if you know the paints, to properly paint cars, give me a shout. Yeah, what I need to look for, because at the moment I'm completely not in the subject. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of paints. I was thinking, some Humbrol paints, the more out of the automotive ones. Yeah, but still, I only thought about that. I didn't do any research, and if you guys know, let me know, because using other people's knowledge is my forte. So yeah, obviously, this is a speed paint, so it's not gonna be looking very even. Yeah? But hopefully it's not gonna look horrible. Like this green color tends to turn out very well, so I'm hoping for the best effect with the minimum effort. And so far, while it is wet, it's look very good. We'll see in a few minutes when it's gonna dry off. Alright, I need to allow this to dry off and then come back with the blue color for the window. We're gonna be thinking about other colors as well. Couple of minutes has passed and the body is mostly dry. As you can see, I'm playing with some wooden balls. And now we can paint the window. So we are using the magic blue because I like it for my windows. I need more. Alright, so there we go, that's the window. I hope that the sky would be still blue in the post-apocalypse. Yeah. Though it might be a different color. Depends on the atmosphere, because Technically it is blue because of the color reflecting from the water or something like that. So now I have those two oxide washes. I haven't used them for a while, and I'm just gonna add them sparingly here and there. Yeah, I don't really think about much of a weathering, because if it is a officer's car, I think that the guys would actually take care of it. So it's mostly on those metallic parts. I'm actually gonna just use this one. Not gonna be even opening the other one. This have a tendency to just dry, looking a little bit like a ginger stain. So I don't have a problem with that at all. It's gonna help me with some simple stuff here. A streak here and there could be as well, because this would probably just be bleeding that oxide color into the paint. Okay, and now after applying this little bit of wash, I'm probably gonna have to wait like an hour for it to dry. So yeah, but that's it from the painting. We only need a spin table and we are done. And here it is finished. There is not much weathering, you know, that only that little bit of roasting. But I think that actually works for the router, or whatever they are called. Sorry, I'm just too tired. It's after 1 o'clock in the night and my brain isn't working. But anyway, yeah, it's done. I think that is a good beginning to that team. I would probably need to add a couple of extra cars for them. So I would look for Homers and stuff like that. I know that I have a Homer EV, but yeah, it just doesn't feel military at all. Yeah, it feels like a castrated Homer. Yeah, but anyway, if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else wants to watch it. And everyone, have a great day and take care. Bye bye.